Sai Ram, my dear students. In the previous session, we discussed the problems of India and their solutions. Some more points we discussed, and what are the solutions for that we discussed in the previous sessions. Today we are going to see one more problem, that is one of the major challenge for India, that is communalism. Communalism. See, always we used to tell that India is known for unity in diversity. Unity in diversity. It is true. In spite of that, in some regions, the communalism evidenced. That means it has been witnessed due to lack of this ideology, unity. Here, it is a very big problem in our country. See, what do you mean by communalism? That means segregation. Segregation, dividing the country in the name of religion. Dividing the country in the name of religion. That is called fundamentalism. See, saying that my religion is the greatest one, their religion is inferior one, my religion is superior one. This tendency creating hatred between the religion. That means the segregation in the name of religion and creating hatred and cultivating opposite self-interest can be called as communalism. See, due to this communalism, so many innocents lost their life. So many innocents lost their homes. It creates social differences. Then mutual suspicion. Oh, he is that religion. He is that religion. That means mutual suspicion. Paraspara anumana. Then fear situation. In some regions are there. They are known for communal violence. Still India is known for peace, and still it is known for unity in diversity. Some regions witness it for this communal violence. And political competition, social groupism, economic hatefulness is expressed in communalism. See, political competition, segregating the community in the name of religion, making them for their vote banks, and social groupism, economic hatefulness is expressed in communalism. And here you can see the image that symbolizes the unity. That means stop communalism to start progress. Stop communalism to start progress. But communalism has capacity to endanger the integrity of this country, endanger the integrity and unity of this country. It not only disturbs the peace of the society, it also destroys the public and private property. Whenever the communal violence occurred, you might have seen the public properties were burned down, tires were burned down, the railways were sabotaged, public buildings were collapsed. Whose property that? That is our money. That is our tax-paid money. But these miscreants misuse this situation for their self. See, here who loses the life? The innocents loses. The innocents lost the life. But these miscreants have no pity on these people. Here, it is not only disturb the peace and it is society, it also destroys the public property. Then it leads to public assaults. Then manhandling. That means the burning the people. These are all. Here also you can see an image, communalism. And Communalism puts self-interest ahead of national interest. See, if we think being an Indian, that leads to we feeling. Instead of I am, my family, that divides the country. Here, I used to say the same, that here communalism creates division. Communalism creates division. Communalism puts self-interest ahead of national interest. The communal forces makes attempts to increase their communal forces in the country. But what are the solutions for this communal violence and communalism? Today you know that to curb this violence, curb this communalism, government has taken many measures. What you would suggest to establish the communal peace in this society? See, government has taken so many precautions and so many measures were taken, but still government is trying to bring unity among the society. Then through the ideas like uniform civil code, equality among all the citizens, supporting secular values. You know that in the constitution lesson in the previous class we discussed it. Previous class means in 9th standard we discussed it. India is socialistic, republic, democratic country. Democratic, secular democratic country. Here socialistic, secular ideas. But here we are trying to encompass the secular ideas. We are trying to enable the secular ideas in this country through the constitution. And transcending the narrow, here see, supporting the secular values in the society and transcending the narrow thoughts in favor of national interest can be solution to the communalism. And economic and social inequality could fuel the communalism. See, that is also, in some community is still backward. If we fuel it, the growth, we can try to solve these issues. And we should create healthy minds, creating positive attitude. And attempts should be made to foster the faiths of all people, develop healthy national thoughts. Precautions should be taken to check the communalism as it would spoil the integrity, equality, fraternity and cultural diversity of India. The citizens should commit themselves for secular society. In that way we can wipe out the communalism and we can establish a prosperous community, a prosperous country. I hope you will be inculcated with those values. Okay. Today we are going to see another challenge, that is status of women. Status of women. In the lesson, discrimination, gender discrimination is also one of the challenge. Though we are in 21st century, the conditions of women is pathetic in rural area as well as in urban area. If we become open-minded, we can create a gender-biased free society. Thus, we can uplift women society. Today, we are going to see the status of women. See, we have seen many women, they made remarkable achievements. They are phenomenal. Indira Gandhi, Madam Kama, Aruna Asaf Ali, Kittur Rani Chennamma, Rani Abbakka, Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai, Sarojini Devi Naidu, many women, they rendered their yeoman service to this society and this country. But we never understood their potential. We need to understand the potential that they have. If we create gender-biased society that divides the society. We cannot see the progress. Instead of that, we have to create gender equality society that creates a progressive country. Here, now women are present in all walks of life, like medical, engineering, pilot, astronaut, politics, and you know that today if you come to the politics, Mamata Banerjee, Mayawati, Sonia Gandhi, Smriti Irani, then Nirmala Sitharaman, Shobha Karandlaje. See, they have potential to lead this society. But we are not understanding their capacity. Still the status of women needs to improvement. The status of women has remained low due to social customs, poverty and illiteracy. Moreover, we have narrow ideas about women. Women should be confined to kitchen only. She is confined to prepare food only. She is confined to wash our clothes only. No, it's wrong notion. See, today morning I went through a paper. A girl was killed because she wore jeans. A 17-year girl was murdered. Yenta society ide ee deshadalli. We are in 21st century. In Uttar Pradesh, a girl child, aged 17 years aged, girl was killed because she wore jeans pant. ಈ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಹಾಕುವುದು ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ ಆದರೆ imagine what is the condition of women in this country. See, we can see Sunita Williams, Kalpana Chawla, great women astronauts. They are from Indian origin people. Still 4 more ladies, Desi women, are ready to go as astronaut, go to the space station. But still we are denying our potential. ಎಂಥ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ? 21ನೇ ಶತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರದೊಂದು ದುರ್ದೈವ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಓದಿದವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. This is major problem. If we consider her, we can see a flourished and progressed country in this world. If we deny our potential, if we deny our role, we cannot progress. ಅದು ಸಾಧ್ಯವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. This has affected the progress of the country. And the government has started Women and Child Development Department in order to develop women's education and status. We need to educate women. ಹೆಣ್ಣೊಂದು ಕಲಿತರೆ ಶಾಲೆಯೊಂದು ತೆರೆದಂತೆ, ಹೆಣ್ಣೊಂದು ಕಲಿತರೆ ಶಾಲೆಯೊಂದು ತೆರೆದಂತೆ. See, if a girl is taught, she become mother, she become a teacher. The various measures taken by the government seeks to improve the status of health condition and education condition of women. And many programs have been implemented to curb child marriage system, Dowry Prohibition Act, compulsory education. These are to be implemented as a means of empowering women. Empowering women. ಮಹಿಳಾ ಸಬಲೀಕರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಏನೇನು? ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಎಜುಕೇಷನ್, wiping out of dowry system, removal of dowry system. That means Dowry Prohibition Act. Then child marriage. During this COVID period, many girl child got married. ಎಂತೆಂಥ ದುರ್ದೈವ ಇರಲಿ. Various cooperative formations like Stree Shakti, help groups, associations of self-help groups have been created. Women commissions have been established at national and state level to address the challenges of women. Okay, then attempts have been made to provide reservation in national and state legislature, and even in Karnataka is ahead of all. We have given 50% reservation in local self-government. Women reservation has already been provided at local government. In that way, we can uplift the women's society. In India, Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister for a long time. Mr. Pratibha Patil was the President of India. Many women performed various roles as ambassadors, governors, ministers. If you come to know that Kiran Majumdar Shah, one of the leading entrepreneurs, her sector is Biocon. You know that. That is, she started Biocon company. A woman entrepreneur. There are so many women entrepreneurs are there in India. So, they have such a capacity to change the society. In that way, we have to consider, and you know that the government has taken many measures to curb this ill ideas of ill ideas on women's status. That has to be removed. Okay. Then another major challenge is terrorism. You know that creating fear. This is also one of the challenges in this country. I did not ask much questions in this lesson. Okay. But after the lesson, I will send questions via WhatsApp. What do you mean? You know, terrorism can be called as the extremism. This is the method of putting pressure on a government. Terrorism based on the political ideas. Then religious faith. Ideological belief creates lots of difference of opinion. Sometimes this ideological grounds, ideological differences creates this violence. Moreover, terrorism creates psychological pain and influence on the cultural aspect negatively. You know that today you see Afghanistan, due to terrorism, its rich culture is vanishing. See, I have seen the situation of Afghanistan where girls are going to schools and colleges. It was happening in 1988. But when this terrorism entered into that country, today girls are not able to go to the schools. They are not able to go to the colleges. They should be inside the room. In such a fundamentalism is going on in Afghanistan. This is an example. If we allow the same in this country, there is no way for the progress. There is no way for the growth. That is why I am telling, terrorism should be controlled. This is the result of negative ideology. The extremism. They are thinking that they can bring the changes in the society through pain, through blood. This is not to happen. See, we can bring the changes through the evolution, not by the revolution. Not by the revolution. Evolution. Wherever you see the society evolved through the evolution, not by the revolution. If you see all the revolutions of this world, it created pain. It created panic. It created catastrophe. Could you expect the blooming of flower in fire? It is not possible. If anyone wants to bloom a flower, there should be ideal atmosphere. But we are expecting the flower should be bloomed in the fire. Terrorism is fire. Terrorism is fire. We cannot expect the flower blooming in the terrorism. We cannot expect the growth. We cannot expect the overall growth. We cannot expect the development of country scientifically, socially, politically through terrorism. Today, so many countries in the Middle Asian countries were destroyed through the terrorism. They believe gun is powerful. Wrong. Pen is powerful than sword. Then sword. Pen is mightier than sword. Pen is mightier than gun. We can bring the changes through the democratic way, So I strongly deny this terrorism, and it feeds fear of people. These are organized crimes purported by organized group of people. Then such activities are called anti-national, anti-social acts. Bombing on World Trade Centers and bomb attacks on the Bali of Indonesia, bombing of various cities of France, Britain, and even it occurred in Bombay, and it is common thing in Jammu and Kashmir. Every day these sponsored terrorists attacking our country through illegal ways. That country is still sponsoring the terrorism, but that country is not prospered. That country is not prospered. Their country is going down. They are economically become weak. Instead of that, they are sponsoring terrorism in this country, whatever it may be. The terrorism is based on the extreme religious sentiments, separatism, racialism, leftist ideals. ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದು, ಲೆಫ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಐಡಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಯಾವುದು ಕೂಡ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. ನಾನು ಹಿಂದೂ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು, ನಾನು ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಅಂತ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್. ಲೆಫ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೈಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಐಡಿಯಾಸ್, ರೇಷಿಯಲಿಸಮ್, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯಾವುದರೂ ಕೂಡ ದ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ will be sorrow. Often a country funds and supports, I already mentioned, terrorism is another country, and terrorism targets the civilians of the country, military bases, and also targets the specific communities with specific languages. Then religion, race, skin, color, gender, see, in that way they are spoiling the peace. Today, due to terrorism, peace is expensive. They use explosives, deadly gases to attain their goal, and creating more fear by killing more people, more innocent people. The killings done by the terrorists are pre-planned. They work with their own network of intelligence. Today they have most advanced gadgets, most advanced methods, most advanced technology to spoil this country. The target busy areas like airports, railway stations, markets, and other areas were attacked. They seek to spread their goals along with this violence. Thus, we can say terrorism is one more challenge to our country. They also use tactics like suicide bombing, kidnapping innocent people to attain their goal. And if we united, we can curb this. This is happening, you know, that in Nagaland, Kashmir, Manipur, Punjab, and other places. There was an attack on Taj Hotel in Mumbai on November 26th in 2000, and it was a major attack on this country. And similarly, the Parliament House has been attacked to target the society. Terrorism targeted places like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, and Buddha Gaya, whatever it may be. But this is danger to this country. If we unite, we can beat this terrorism. If we stand unitedly, we can beat the terrorism unitedly. We should not be divided in the grounds of communalism, regionalism, language ideas, and racial. If we unite, we stand stronger. Sairam, my dear students, we discussed the problems of India and their solutions. Go through the textbook and as well as this video. Soon after this lesson, I will send some questions. I hope you are reading well. Sairam.